the people that die unforgiven by others.
And be yourself. Live free.
Parents don't think anything about Metallica. They just ignore it.
And the Sandman! And finally someone in metal saying something right. Try!
Oh, it's just fucking reality, you know what I'm saying?
Reality?
Some shit you just can't change, man. You just can't change some shit.
Because I want to be listening to the Metallica albums when I'm fucking 80, man.
This is a man who's guilty in his mind. He always holds the key, but he doesn't know how to release himself. He's not in prison by anyone but himself.
Probably wherever I may roam. Just the fact that it's, even after you die, you can hopefully go on, you know?
Valuable studio time.
There was something about this project from the day that we started writing Sandman that just, it felt just like a motherfucker.
Well, the songs we had were quite a bit more simple, a little more to the point. We realized that we needed a little more thickness in the sound, a little more muscle.
Real good, Lars.
The recording studio we recorded this album at was in North Hollywood called One on One. And we went in, October, and we didn't walk out of that place till sometime in May or June. I don't know, it's kind of blurry now.
James, you still thinking of maybe using some kids on the middle section?
Just one.
Just one to do which the part before you come in with a low voice?
No, there's that whole section where it's an E.
And then it goes up?
Thing. So I have like a dad teaching his kid that. So I got the idea of him like teaching him to he'd say a line and his kid.
It's gonna be real cool.
So it was just like, it's a little bit like building a house. If you have a good foundation, then I remember, I'll be in there, pounding away, and the other guys will be around the drum kit, banging away, and there'll be all this energy coming from it.
Keep the dynamics kind of cool on the hi-hat, though. Just like in terms of the backbeat. The big backbeat, that Lars Ulrich kind of snap on the old snare. Huh? Woo! Lars, will you make the next couple versions a little more peppery off the top? A little more weight into it.
If you want weight, I'm your fucking guy.
Oh, wait, hold her now.
just wait forever.
Yeah. Get what?
Jesus.
I don't mind being the butt of jokes as long as they're as low as fine.
There you go. Well, there you go.
I think we kind of all fessed up to the fact that we just needed to bring somebody else into our tightly knit organization and work with us in the studio. And the only name that actually ever came up was this guy named Bob Rock. So me and James flew up to Vancouver, hung out with him for a couple days, and it was like the vibe was there right away.
One of the first bands I ever did was a band called The Subhumans. Dimwit was the drummer. I think it was Brad Cunt played guitar. No, Brad Cunt was in Rabid. Jerry Useless, who went to jail for 20 years for anarchy, he blew up a BC Hydro substation here. Shithead was DOA. Who's the guitar player? Oh, Subhumans. Fuck. And then I did the Pointed Sticks. I did the Dills, the Young Canadians, the K-Tels. They did Let's Go to Fucking Hawaii. Let's see, Loverboy. Oh, what's that, Rand?
The Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Who's that?
Right.
We're gonna have to leave now.
Well, we can't really write songs together. Over the tour, basically just get riffs here and there. Bring out the 4-track. I got this Fostex 4-track that I've had since '84 or something. There's, you know, Ride the Lightning riffs on it, you know. You just gotta hit certain buttons just right, or else it...
Get a job at El Compadre.
For instance, the main riff in Sandman was just something that I wrote one night, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's how I come up with like a lot of the stuff that ends up on albums. Yeah. It's like just like jamming at 3 o'clock in the morning.
And when it came time to start, you know, getting songs together, Lars called me up and said, "Hey, this is a great riff, you know, on your tape." I go, what are you talking about? And he played it to me over the phone. I go, "Oh yeah, I remember that." And that was only like the second or third time I'd ever listened to it.
Now, and then the tail on it, I suggested that he do like 3 of them. So now, 3 of those, and then the tail.
You come with it on guitar, mandolin, or bass, or whatever is this idea, and you just put it on tape. And then later on, somewhere down the line, it could be 6 months, 6 days, 6 hours later.
James usually, like, you know, he contributes most of the music, and Lars, like, contributes, like, arrangement ideas and such. And then we'll all come in and see how it feels, the 4 of us playing the song.
Saboteur is at least a title that's been around for a long old time. Struggle Within has. Enter Sandman, I think, has been around the longest. You know, everyone's going, what the hell does that mean?
So 120, when he kicks in 121.
And then back to 121 for when that tom section comes in the middle.
120 guitar only, 121 when it's done.
Yeah. 123, the body of the song.
There was this guy that we'd known for maybe 2 days or something, and he comes into the rehearsal room, and we're playing these songs, you know, and he's got a timer, and he's writing down these notes and all this. And he'd say, "Hey, maybe we should do, you know, you take that a little bit longer. You know, there's too much E all the time, and there's this and that, and you should do F sharp there or something, you know." And James, he's, you know, his music is his heart, you know. You don't fuck with it. And so it was kind of weird for him, I think, the most, because not that he'd really say a whole lot of words or anything, but the guy would say something, and he'd kind of like, you know, he could like burn a hole with his eyes. It's like, what are you talking about? It's my music, you know. And eventually, and we try the idea, and a lot of the time it will work because Bob has amazing musical vision, and, you know, foresight is really cool.